Welcome to the Lantern Light AI Newscast number 54. Bodies, Brains, and Billion-Dollar Bets. Made by Chris Morley. In Boston on Friday, May 22, 2026 at 9:23 a.m. UTC. Synthetic biology is edging into the mainstream, and the push to transplant pig organs into humans just got a lot more serious. Eli Lilly is dropping nearly $3 billion on an AI drug deal as artificial intelligence races toward clinical trials, and Neurable is opening its brain-reading technology to wearable device makers. Meanwhile, longevity science is trying to cut through the noise of a supplement market that keeps growing faster than the research behind it. First up, synthetic biology and biological computing news from around the world. Researchers and industry figures gathered this week at Synthetic Biology 7.0 in Singapore, where discussions centered on how engineered genetic circuits could reshape fields from conservation to medicine. The conference highlighted growing interest in using DNA printers to write entirely new biological code from scratch, a process that blurs the line between software engineering and life science. Scientists at the event explored how synthetic bacteria and custom-designed organisms might one day tackle problems ranging from drug manufacturing to biodiversity protection. The field is increasingly being compared to the early days of computing, with some analysts suggesting biological programming could become the next major technology industry. Next, a significant development in human organ transplant research. Scientists have made a significant step toward growing human organs inside pigs, according to new research highlighted by The Telegraph. Using stem cell techniques, researchers believe it may eventually be possible to cultivate transplantable human tissue within pig hosts, potentially addressing the chronic global shortage of donor organs. The approach involves introducing human stem cells into pig embryos at an early stage of development. Experts caution that considerable technical and ethical hurdles remain before the method could be used clinically, but many in the field describe the advance as a meaningful step forward for regenerative medicine. Also making news, a landmark deal in AI-driven drug discovery. U.S. pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly reached a $2.75 billion agreement in late March to bring AI-developed drugs from Hong Kong-based in silico medicine to the global market. The deal reflects a broader shift in the industry. 5 years ago there were no AI-designed drugs in human clinical trials, but dozens are now being tested. Lab automation powered by artificial intelligence and robotics is also cutting research costs and accelerating timelines across pharmaceutical R&D. Analysts say the field is moving fast, with at least 25 companies now reporting real clinical pipelines backed by major pharma partnerships. Turning now to a breakthrough in non-invasive brain-computer interfaces. Boston-based startup Neurable announced plans to license its non-invasive brain-computer interface technology to consumer wearable manufacturers, a move that could bring mind-reading capabilities to everyday headsets without any surgery. Unlike Neuralink, which requires chips implanted directly into the skull, Neurable's approach reads brain signals through hardware worn on the outside of the head. The announcement came roughly 3 weeks ago and has drawn attention across the wearables industry. Separately, patent data from April 2026 shows a broader hardware race underway, with research teams at institutions including KAIST and Georgia Tech developing low-power on-chip neural decoding systems designed to process brain signals in real time without relying on cloud computing. There's more news from the AI drug discovery space. Google spin-off Isomorphic Labs raised $2.1 billion to scale its AI-driven drug discovery platform, signaling growing investor confidence in the field. Separately, Recursion reported that its AI platform moved a cancer drug candidate into clinical testing in just 18 months, compared to the industry average of 42 months. An AI-designed drug is already in Phase 2 trials running simultaneously in the United States and China, using randomized double-blind methods. Penn Medicine is also using AI to pursue treatments for rare and hard-to-treat diseases, reflecting how the technology is spreading across both commercial and academic research settings. And finally, the latest on longevity and anti-aging research. Interest in anti-aging supplements is growing rapidly, but researchers say the clinical evidence behind many popular products remains limited. Compounds such as spermidine, NAD+, and pyrroloquinoline have attracted commercial investment, with Upgrade Labs recently announcing retail sales of its spermidine supplement across regular U.S. locations. Scientists note that while some of these molecules show promise in laboratory and animal studies, rigorous human trials confirming measurable lifespan or health span benefits are still scarce. Experts are calling for larger, well-controlled clinical studies before strong conclusions can be drawn about their effectiveness in people.
Today's program is brought to you by Lantern Light AI. Please note that Chris Morley is a seasoned software architect currently available for inquiries seeking help using AI to build, run and maintain modern web applications, cloud systems, databases, streaming data pipelines, search engines, interactive 3D graphics as well as other high-performance software services at scale. If the avatar or the newscast format interests you and you would like to see something like this customized for your business use case, please email Chris Morley at chris.morley@lanternlight.ai. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe and share with your friends. More science, tech and AI news coming soon. Thanks for watching.